What if the Punisher killed Daredevil? This story starts with the Kingpin being briefed on the progress of his latest plans to take over the criminal underworld and the city of New York, when one of his men comes in and informs him that the Punisher just killed Daredevil. Punisher was beating information out of a junkie when Daredevil showed up to stop him. Having dealt with heroes before, the Punisher shoots him with a tranquilizer dart, but something goes wrong this time. Daredevil is too close to the edge and falls over. Word of Daredevil's death and his secret identity, Matt and Murdock, make the news. We then see Spider-Man visit Daredevil's best friend, Foggy Nelson. He vows to him that Matt's death will be avenged. Later that night, Spider-Man catches up with the Punisher, who's continuing his one-man war on crime. After a small exchange, the Punisher manages to get away. But Spider-Man is persistent, and the next day he finds the Punisher, who's again trying to get information out of a local thug. This time, Spider-Man is ready for the Punisher. He dodges the Punisher's attacks, making him waste all his tranquilizer darts. That's when Spider-Man takes the offensive and attacks. But Frank isn't an amateur. He always has a backup plan. Frank knows from experience that Spider-Man can't dodge in midair. But not wanting to kill the hero, he shoots him in the shoulder. Spider-Man quickly retreats, but passes out on the sidewalk. Eventually, Spider-Man is taken to the hospital, and his secret identity makes the papers. Unfortunately, Spider-Man has made many enemies over the years, and some take this opportunity to kill his Aunt May. At this point, you're probably wondering, what about the Avengers and the Fantastic Four? Well, we see them being ordered by the President to not interfere. But not all the local crime fighters listen, and the rookie heroes Cloak and Dagger try to stop the Punisher. But the heroes are young and inexperienced, and the Punisher is a crafty veteran. He manages to get away. A few nights later, the Punisher is attacked by Peter Parker, fresh out of the hospital, and enraged over the death of his aunt. The Punisher desperately tries to fight back, but he's no match for a Spider-Man who's not holding back. Peter savagely beats the Punisher, and just when it seems that Spider-Man is about to throw him off a building, the hero hesitates, his sanity breaking. This gives Frank the opening he needs, and with no other choice, the Punisher takes the opening and shoots Peter to death. But the Punisher isn't a criminal. He never wanted to kill any heroes, so he decides to end it, but not before taking out the criminal who masterminded this event. It turns out that the Kingpin had Peter's aunt killed. Frank attacks the Kingpin, but the Punisher is already broken and battered from his fight with Spider-Man. The Kingpin easily overpowers him and kills Frank, but the Punisher is always prepared. This was part of his plan. He had previously planted explosives, and by the time the Kingpin realizes, it's too late, thus bringing an end to this tragic tale.